to get the right lineup of abilities.
Yeah.
Use my key.
Yes, sure. That's a different mount with a repair on it.
Yeah. I'll get back out after.
I don't need a repair. I was just curious about the mount.
Oh, it's got transmog on it too.
Dungeon looks familiar.
That's cool. Where'd you get that mount?
From my sub.
Your Subway sandwich?
Yeah. I ate it and it popped out.
That's because I made you lead.
Made me late?
Lead.
Oh.
Also late. Quill, you want to be small? Sit on the seesaw.
Are you bribing me?
Sit on it now.
So I'm just getting rid of that. Little mushroom man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
Too far away.
Interrupt.
This temple was really the first to fall. Soon, all of Bastion.
Interrupt.
Let's get closer.
Interrupt. 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 Embrace who you truly are.
I don't have a target.
Interrupt.
Oh, the
Interrupt.
I'm out of range. I can't drink more of this.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Require a target. Too far away.
Defensive. Embrace who you truly are. Frontal. Defensive. Defensive. Frontal. Defensive. Defensive. Frontal. Defensive. Embrace who you truly are.
I must get closer. It's not
Defensive.
ready yet.
Frontal.
I'm out of range.
Interrupt.
Sean, can you grab those soldiers over there? Other one too.
Interrupt. Embrace who you truly are.
If we're range and the Void Emissary aggroes us, do you want us to run into you, Twig, so that we can melee it?
Yeah, just so you can get
Okay,
like splash damage and stuff.
sounds good.
Interrupt.
I must get closer.
Defensive. Interrupt. Defensive. Watch your step.
Oops, sorry.
Interrupt. Defensive.
I'm out of range.
Open your mind to the whispers.
What got us there?
Embrace who you truly are.
Oh, damn it. Really? Emissary?
Do you want us to run back?
Probably. It'll take us
Okay.
You're so fast.
I need to target something first.
When do you want the orb used?
I would use it on the pack right before the stairs, before the two big boys on the bridge. That pack has a lot of casters.
Yeah, that pack is dangerous.
And then the orb with that pack, I tend to use right before. I'll let you know, like the bridge that sometimes we skip, way on the end before the icy guy that does the
Interrupt. Crowd control.
blizzard. I use it on that pack.
Watch your crowd control. Crowd control.
CC.
Frontal. Interrupt.
Does
I
it
tried
matter?
saving it.
Watch your step.
Does it matter who in the pack we cast it
Frontal.
on?
It's on you personally. You become a
Oh,
yeah. So on these 4, I would use it on these 4,
Interrupt.
okay.
and I would use it right away, and then the rest of us
Watch
can
your
save
step.
our interrupts until it
I
runs
just
out.
did.
Defensive. Watch your step.
Cool.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
I don't know what the
Embrace
range
the
is on it. I usually
defensive.
stand right in melee with it if I have it on me.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Defensive. Interrupt. Watch your step.
Nice.
Require a target.
What's the shield for?
I think we'll have to learn how to use it in the future.
I need to
In the past, it was always crap. Nobody ever used it.
Why is it not working?
I'm not sure if you can't cast while using it, or if there's something like that.
Yeah, it like gives you a 50% defensive or something, but you can't do anything.
Yeah. And I think it gives the whole team, not just to you
Frontal.
personally.
Front.
Yeah,
Oh,
if they're in
yeah.
like a circle, like a small circle area.
I got to go.
Interrupt.
If it's a whole
Frontal.
team, that's a little better.
It's supposed
Sorry, what did you say, Shiny?
I said if it's a whole team that gets the defensive, that's a little better.
I think, you know when the ads spawn on the flying boss?
Interrupt. Embrace who you truly
Something tells me that would be a great place to use it.
So they also use it in like the very first poll, and they'll pull extra, like they'll go to
Oh wow, okay.
To gatekeepers?
Interrupt.
yeah, they'll double gatekeeper, and then
That would be nice.
they use the shield after a while. I've never used it before.
On the big AoE, it would be awesome. Now, do they have to go in and get the one that's on the right where the key font is?
Yeah, so what they do is they
Interrupt.
pincushion or in prison or
too far away.
they'll do
I'm gonna use
something
it
to
here.
that first.
Interrupt.
If you got defensive, use them. Kill the necromancer.
The mages on this one
Interrupt. Embrace who you
are
truly are.
pretty much a one-shot if you get more than one target you at the same time.
Yeah,
There's just so many mages.
I think for that one, if we can, let's see. Do you have the vortex thing that pushes them out and brings them back in?
Yep, I've got that, and I've also got incapacitating roar, which is a AoE stun.
Okay,
I'm gonna pick up the shield and try it on these guys too.
that works.
Activate to reduce damage by 50% for all allies within 8 yards. So it's going to be a cozy hug.
Yeah. I think that one. If we do a knock, we want to knock. At least try to see if we can knock them together.
Okay, yep.
Interrupt.
And then I can beam once they're all in.
Interrupt.
That didn't work all that well.
I stunned a mage
Interrupt.
for when he was casting, so hopefully that buys us some time.
I'm going to use the... that big blue thing on the floor. You can cast while using it. That big blue thing on the floor is a 50% damage reduction. Huh.
That's good.
That's nice.
Good to know.
It's nice that you can see where it is.
Yeah. Okay, so this
How
is
long
what we're
does it
gonna do.
last?
We're gonna pull that marauder out here, but we need to make sure that that sorcerer. Can we do a range kick on that sorcerer?
Frontal.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the frontal.
Watch your defensive.
Oopsies.
Interrupt. Frontal.
Frontal's hard to see.
Embrace who you truly are. Defensive. Frontal. Interrupt. Frontal. Defensive. Interrupt. Frontal.
Are you touch of deathing his shield, Tykes?
If it comes up, I am. Like, I don't have touch of death right there.
Because I noticed he says break shield, and then there was no shield to break.
Too far away.
Interrupt. Defensive.
Shauna, those two over there. Can you pull them?
Interrupt.
Which one?
You want this pulled? Yep.
Defensive.
Yeah, they're two melee. You can skip that back like we did. Oh, a little back.
Defensive. Embrace who you truly are. Defensive.
I lost my shield somehow.
Defensive.
Did you already use it?
I picked up a second one.
Target
Oh.
something.
Yeah, I saw you
picked up-
sneaking over.
Yeah, I picked up the one behind the barn there. Oh well. That's okay.
It's a shame the hammers are gone.
Yeah, those were an interrupt, were they? Or what were they do?
They're just damage.
Let's get closer.
Damage?
But
Yeah,
they're
those
not-
were good.
They're not as big damage as spear. Given
Run.
how bad spear is now, in comparison, that hammer probably wouldn't do much anyway.
Watch your step.
Yeah, the spears used to be awesome.
So how does it work now with we can't stack them?
No, they cannot be stacked. Nope.
What happens if you
Watch your
try?
step.
I think you just get the effect of one, is what they were saying. But I have not paid attention. I just followed instructions.
Yeah.
Watch
Because
your step.
I've always used one on Stitch Face,
Mm-hmm.
and I've just assumed everybody else has used it on Stitch Face too.
I think they have a. People still use them on Stitch
Run.
Face, but I think doesn't it run out? So use the second one on them later or something.
Oh.
Oh, we can do that. We can use maybe.
Embrace who you
has one now?
truly are.
I've got a ball. I don't have a spear yet. I was going to pick the spear up before we go up, if I remember.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, you want me to pick up a spear? I can carry it, or you can carry it. I'll let you
I have one spear already. Oh man, emissary.
Defensive.
Okay, wait, where?
Kill ads.
Too far away.
Oh, we gotta bring their aggro on us. We gotta get them
Breath
to.
incoming. Run.
Yeah, as range, anytime we get aggro from anything, we'll just run it into
Watch your
twigs.
step.
Yeah, watch out.
Did we use a spear on this boss? Did we want to or no?
Use what?
A spear?
Anytime we get aggro from anything, we'll just run it
Defensive.
into you.
Oh, I don't think.
Those don't.
Kill ads.
I think they have an aggro table, but they start off by just being jerks.
Breath incoming. Run.
Oh, I'm dead.
Embrace who you truly are. Watch your step.
Up.
I can't tell that dragon's front end from his back end.
Yeah, it seems like the colors
Defensive.
are different tonight or something.
Kill ads.
I'm out of range.
Interrupt.
Let's go ahead and use. I'll use my spear on.
Breath incoming. Run.
You're using your spear on what?
This
Boss
boss.
right now.
This boss right now?
I don't think it did anything.
Watch your step.
It's very
Watch
small
out.
damage.
Revs out.
Defensive. Kill ads.
I might take this much damage. Huh.
We're getting aggroed. That's what's killing us.
Breath incoming. Run. Embrace who you truly are. Watch your step. Defensive.
Oh my god. Oh, we're close.
Will be pleased.
Oh, and I lost my ball too.
Hold
Huh.
on. Hold on.
I
Wonder if
must be closer.
shapeshifting
Okay.
drops them.
Grab that shield.
Oh, I aggroed him.
Okay, we'll take
I'm good.
that.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
You're good?
I shadow melded. Yeah. Sorry, I saw you running after him, and I was like, oh.
I was like, if we aggro, we might as well just take him with us.
Take him for a ride.
Yep.
Maybe is there something we're not interrupting? I'm seeing aggro. I see that we're getting aggro on some of the ads. I
When
think
the ads
that's what's-
spawn, they're just going to aggro whoever's closest to them. So we'll want to kind of group them up, and Twig will stand on top of them. But they're going to randomly cast Frostbolt Volley at the party. And if you get a Frostbolt Volley, it'll probably take 50%, 75% of your health. So if you get 2 of those casting on you at the same time, it's a one shot.
That's why it's like, I think, yeah, aim to the mages first. I'm pretty sure everyone's doing that.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I'm going to, since we have our cooldowns for the mages, I'll use Touch of Death on the second set of one of the mages instead of the first
Okay.
one. And then,
I'll save my big cooldowns for the first set of ads.
yeah, and then that way I'll go around and try to aggro everything else.
No matter.
We can also use pushbacks to get the mages in as well.
Defensive. Kill ads.
Oh, I was supposed to use my cooldowns. I did not.
That's okay. Save it for the next one.
Breath incoming.
Watch out.
Run.
Holy fuck.
It gives you like no time to react if you're right in front of her.
Watch your step.
Red's out. It's good. Take it.
On the third set of ads, I'll use the
Defensive.
shield,
Kill ads.
if I remember, if I'm not dead.
Okay, I'm gonna touch a death the very first mage.
Embrace who you interrupt.
I want to stand emissary while you guys do that.
Breath incoming. Run. Watch your step.
I must get closer. I can't use that item.
Defensive. Kill ads.
These ads are so fucking annoying.
Interrupt.
Like, what is happening?
I'm out of range.
Breath incoming. Run.
Oh, man.
Oh, I can move around with it. Cool.
My bad. I thought it was on the tail.
Watch your step.
Comes a victory.
Embrace
If I
who
hadn't
you
survived, we would have had
truly
it.
are.
But y'all still
Defensive.
might have it.
Kill ads.
I got no healing left.
I've left your bodies to harvest. Now Thor will be pleased.
Remember to repair.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
thank you for the repair.
I have many lucky doos you like. May your feet find good trails.
I think we've used up all the shields, Nibby.
Yes, I think so.
I think we used it.
But
Yeah, we did.
it was good to test them out and see how they work. You can move around with them. I just have to remember not to run out with it. Got my shield out to myself. No sharing.
Just for me.
Did they change it to where you can use your abilities?
Yeah, you absolutely can use your abilities. Yep.
That's good, because
Okay,
in the old
cool.
days you couldn't.
Hmm.
I still don't like how, like, in that location, the ads are spawning too pretty far in some of them.
Really far, yeah. If we get a range kick on the mages, they'll move in naturally.
I don't pull it
A little
this
bit.
time.
Okay. But yeah, they just kind of spawn way out in the boonies. I don't think there's any way of baiting them. I think they just spawn
No,
wherever.
they spawn wherever around the boss.
Yeah.
I'm good.
That's neat.
Matter. My meals are endless.
So I
Defensive.
feel like we should be behind her. Yeah?
Kill ads.
Serve me again.
I'll get mage in the back.
I must get closer.
Frontal.
Breath incoming. Run. Watch your step.
I think that worked really well, Twigs.
Defensive. Kill ads.
X.
Embrace who you truly are.
Too far away.
Damn.
Breath incoming.
Front.
Watch your step.
The fucking tortured echoes is what's killing me.
Your bodies to harvest.
That sounds like the emissary thing.
Pleased.
Orchard.
Yeah, I was almost thinking this almost would be easier on a 12 when you don't have that stupid affix.
No, it's the.
Because that affix keeps coming up, like
Right at the worst time.
when the ads are out.
Mm-hmm.
And boosting them, yeah.
And damaging us, too.
Well, we can less.
Well, we can lust now, yeah. Let's lust during the second set of ads, because we have cooldowns for the first set of ads. So let's lust on the second set of ads.
Okay.
They should reset all the weapons if you wipe on a boss.
Agreed.
Wrong way, Shiny. They should reset all the weapons when the timer expires.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea.
Let's go down to that corner again.
Do you want me to use the spear on this boss or save it for Stitch?
No, let's use the spear in this boss, because I think
I
it'd be
have
good
one
to.
spear as well.
It's good
Get
to
past him?
get past this boss. If we get hung up on Stitch, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because Stitch, I don't think is as hard as this boss.
No.
No matter. My minion.
Defensive.
Oh, you said
Kill
lost
ads.
the second one.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going for.
Interrupt.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was quick.
What happened?
Yeah. It was the,
Breath incoming.
Front.
It was standing in bed.
Watch your step.
Oh shit, we got 2 warriors out. We're gonna die here.
No.
Whoa.
Yet more bodies to harvest. Now
Did we use the
be pleased.
spear?
BRS? No. No, I didn't.
Okay, cool.
And I still have it, actually. Interesting. Do you want me to I was going to use it with Lust.
Let's.
With the...
Yeah, let's use it with the lust. Let's try lusting immediately, like Quill did last time.
Do you,
Shauna will have
Shauna,
to do it.
Shauna, do you have a lust pet?
yeah.
Okay. Let's lust immediately, spear immediately.
Okay,
Try to take as much health off.
sounds good. It's about... I like to use the spear when I'm fully in my cooldowns with all my buffs up, so it takes about 30 seconds before I get the
That's fine.
spear off. Okay.
That's not a problem.
I almost jumped right off the edge of the platform.
You what?
Almost jumped off the edge of the platform into the blue sky.
Don't do that.
No
Go
matter.
wee.
My minion.
Defensive. Kill ads.
Soldiers rise once more.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Embrace who you truly are.
Breath incoming.
Front.
Watch your step.
Sacrifice comes victory.
Defensive. Kill ads.
Shall serve me again.
Bring ads in.
Interrupt.
There's a mage back here.
Breath incoming.
Run.
Where the mage?
Accept res.
Watch your step.
We did it.
Oh,
What got it?
Embrace.
Oh, we didn't get all the ads done.
Oh.
Yes, yet more bodies to
how come that
harvest.
didn't affect me?
Now
Oh, Nibby.
Thor will be pleased.
Do we want to try it on a 9?
Yeah, because I think we're having this one. I think we need to figure out how we're going to deal with
With the
that
ads?
boss eventually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I wonder if it's a. I wonder if it's a. We have to stagger our cooldowns.
Mm-hmm. And get up a kick rotation on so that we're not overlapping our kicks on the mages.
Yeah. So we have the skull and X for the mage.
Okay.
So why don't we do, because you have a long. Hold on, let me set the instance.
I've got a 1 minute cooldown that is an AoE beam. Silencing all enemies within the beam. So that's nice if we can get the mages grouped up. Then we can get them both on with the beam, and then they're down for
A while. Yeah, but I don't think they will be grouped up. That's because of the fact that they're so far.
If we
Kick and then try to
range
somewhere.
kick them, they'll move in. Yeah. As long as we're not spread out, because they do aggro us. So if like I've got aggro from a mage and I'm kicking it from behind it, it's gonna move away towards me. So I have to make sure when I'm kicking it that I'm kicking it so it's gonna move into you.
So let's do this. Why don't we all stack on top of me in the corner for that boss?
Well, I think we need to be on the tail and you need to be on its head.
Does that frontal hit everybody?
No, it doesn't. The only thing that we need to be on the tail for is the beam.
Right.
So stack on Twig.
Because I'm wondering if we stack on me, then essentially what happens is that the two warriors will come running towards our stack, and then we have Quill and Shauna that can do a ranged interrupt. So we can have Quill on X, Shauna on Skull, range interrupt them, and then they'll start running. The crossbow will be out there, and we can leave that crossbow out there while we DPS everything else, and then go kill the crossbow.
Okay, and maybe.
We're inside now, Nibby.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. And maybe if we get lucky and the two mages come in close enough that we can move to them.
Yeah. Because essentially, if we allow the melee to come in, then I can get aggro. But the warriors were spread out, so I was running around, and then also trying to run around towards the mage. So
The mages,
stack
yeah.
on me. Let's try that.
Okay. Because when we kick them, they should move into you. I'm excited
Or
to
even
try.
if they don't move into me, the mages, they'll move into you. But since you're all stacked onto me, then they'll move in that way.
Yeah.
I want Pincushion Harvester in the beginning.
Pincushion. I'll go sneak up in stealth.
We'll grab it, and then you can try to use it on this first pole if you want to try that out.
Sure. Sounds good. The first pull's not that bad. Maybe we'll use it on the gatekeeper when he does his AoE instead.
Yeah.
5,
We haven't
4,
been in any damage.
3,
Shiny's got our backs,
2,
but I'd like to still try it.
I think it's good for practice.
And
Yeah.
now you learn
I think eventually it'd be
the
nice to
true
use on the
lesson of
caster
the
packs up
void.
on the top. So don't follow. I'm gonna go in stealth.
Yet another of the Kyrion's loyal
Good.
servants.
Got it.
Have you I'm out of race. Slaughtered as well.
I'm glad you warned me. I like to follow you around.
Interrupt.
Where's Libby going?
For a walk.
Interrupt.
Too far away.
Interrupt. Embrace who you truly are. Interrupt. Interrupt.
When did you use the shield, Nimby?
Nice. Look at that. How did that feel, Shani?
Good. When did you use the shield?
She just used
On Wrath of Sultan.
The first pack, second pack, third pack?
no, just,
Oh.
literally just now.
Oh,
when
just
he
now?
when he did
Okay.
his AOE, his big AOE thing.
All right, I thought maybe you did it on the first pack because it went so smoothly.
Interrupt.
No, yeah, that was very good there. We didn't take any damage.
I'm gonna leg sweep the next set.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Embrace who you truly are.
I'm out of range.
Oh, sweet.
Full.
Yeah.
Defensive.
God.
Frontal. Defensive.
And do you want us ranged to position ourselves standing on the edge of the pool
Defensive.
so that we kind of clump up the pools?
Yeah, I think as we get higher, we're going to need to clump up the pool as much as possible.
And it also makes sure that we don't cut
Defensive.
ourselves off as well.
Yeah.
Frontal. Defensive. Defensive.
We'll be dropping down soon.
Frontal.
Now.
I must get closer.
Open your mind to the whispers.
Embrace who you truly Defensive.
Perfect.
Target. Stitch flesh will be
Oh, there's another shield over there?
destroyed his prized creation. I am sure he would gladly take your limbs as his
Was there another shield? Is there 4 shields in the dungeon?
Interrupt.
I thought there was 3.
Yeah, there's another shield behind these guys here. I'm not sure I can go get it. I don't know if they've got True Sight or not. No, they don't.
Okay,
Excellent.
perfect. Grab sorcerer.
Interrupt. Defensive. Defensive. Watch your step. Interrupt. Watch your step. Defensive.
Embrace who you truly are.
Watch your step. Interrupt. Defensive.
We cross bolts.
Holy moly.
That group is dangerous.
Frontal. Cloud control. Cloud control. Interrupt. Frontal. Frontal. Interrupt.
You got the orb, quick.
Yep.
Watch your step. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Embrace who you truly are.
Defensive. Watch your step. Interrupt.
Are you ever fast on the interrupts, Twigs?
Watch your step.
I have a relatively short interrupt.
It's impressive. Oh, there's another shield.
Did you get it, or you need
I
me
got
to
it.
get
We
it?
need to target something first.
Why is it not doing?
Just let me know when you want me to use it.
There you go. Come on, Scullion.
I'm out of range.
Frontal.
Front.
Thanatos will be avenged.
I'm so eager to share your
Interrupt. Frontal.
Front.
courage will be your doom. Your temple lies in ruin. Your brethren
Frontal.
captured. You have already lost.
Interrupt.
Vile monster.
I require
Embrace who
a target.
you truly are.
What is she doing?
Interrupt. Interrupt.
I don't have a target.
God, I wish we can activate that stupid thing like we did in the old days.
Yeah,
So, let's see here.
I would use the shield on this pick
Yeah.
Like
once we get them grouped up.
in the middle.
That mage with X Shauna or Quill, I'm gonna say this. Quill, can you counterspell that mage so we can bring that thing in?
I must get closer.
Interrupt.
Tell me when you want the shield.
Nice. Not yet.
That was not me.
Interrupt.
I'm using it.
Oh, that was so easy.
Love that shield. That shield is awesome.
There's another one over here. I'm gonna see if I can go get it.
Frontal.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
Defensive.
I barely
Watch
caught
your
that in
step.
time, Quill. You had some good defensive going.
Interrupt. Frontal.
I think for that pull, for this pull right here,
Embrace who you truly are.
I would say is
Watch your step.
be careful where I'm standing then.
Frontal.
Because it looks like he does a cleave almost immediately.
Yeah,
Interrupt.
he does.
Even from far away, he does it. He starts to cleave.
Frontal.
I need to target something first.
I'm gonna pull these corpses.
You get the shield, Nimby?
Yep. Are we doing the pack underneath the bridge?
Defensive.
It was one on me.
Defensive. Watch your step. Defensive. Interrupt. Defensive. Interrupt.
You know what? I might. Let me go to do the TGP, and if we get this dungeon, I might actually do switch me over to Blood DK.
Somebody getting that ball?
Because then that way I can use Blood DK's grips for those ads.
Oh, that's brilliant.
You will be brought to justice. You
Run.
deny me the sky, then I shall answer.
Watch your step.
Foolish cat.
Embrace who you truly are.
Watch your step. Run.
So I was gonna make Blood DK, a monk, and a holy paladin. And
Watch your step.
I require a target.
Let's see which one. I forget which one works best for which dungeon. I think the DK would work best in this one, mainly for this boss.
I'm gonna grab this.
Oh, I like your mount, Twigs. It walks so funny.
Yeah.
Stack on twig. I will stack on
Yeah,
twig.
stack on
Blue
me.
square. Okay.
I'll always bring this guy back here.
No matter. My minions are enemies.
Defensive. Kill ads.
Soldiers rise once more.
Move together.
Breath incoming.
Breath.
Run.
Okay, we need to move out a little bit because we killed them
I
all
must
here.
get closer.
Then I'll move
Watch
back
your
in.
step.
Victory.
I'll go back to the corner and stack on me again.
Defensive. Kill ads.
Oh,
Breath incoming.
Front.
Breath. Get out.
Watch your step.
Sacrifice comes a victory.
Back in.
Defensive.
Good job.
I don't know. I'm not sure I like that strategy, Twigs. Could we try a different strategy now?
How about no?
Cannot rest until these invaders
I
are
I think the
skies.
strategy route, I like it. There's a bleed I think he puts on us, and I think the bleed will drop off once we get above a certain amount of health. So if you see you get the bleed, if you use a pot, then it'll drop the bleed off of you. If you can heal up to whatever, full or 90 or whatever.
The pat's gonna be coming in. Do we have? I'll be using orb. When the pat comes,
What does the orb do?
it interrupts and does damage.
Interrupt.
It also buffs you.
I'm feeling buff.
At least it used to. I'm not sure if it does now.
I'm feeling buffy.
It's awesome.
Help soak. Run.
Embrace who you truly are.
Is it constantly? I don't
Help
have
soak.
enough for that.
Help soak. Run.
And also, I think if they still allow it,
Help soak.
the DK can take the creation and subjugate it.
Run. Interrupt.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's what I used to do back in Shadowlands.
Yeah, it was a strat we used back with what's
Peter
that
Pan
dungeon in BFA?
Yeah, Peter Pan.
The spider one.
Spider.
Yeah, it had the spider boss at the end.
Sorry about that bad blowback.
Is the first boss the dinosaur?
Yep.
I know that one. That was my favorite. I
Commissar.
forget. Yeah, that one.
Embrace who you truly are.
Which is one of the undeads that you can use. Oh, any of them at the top right side. I got it. The problem with Blood Decay is that if everyone stands in the middle, and then you can just, like where I stand.
Oh yeah.
And did we already mention about the red arrows?
Help
If you
soak.
get the red arrow, you run behind the other mob.
Oh, I missed it. You mean like I just didn't do?
Yep, just like you do. Does it leave a bleed on you, or is it just straight damage?
Help soak. Help soak.
I don't think it leaves a bleed. I'm not noticing one.
Okay.
And if there's no other mob for you to run the arrow through, run it through the tank instead.
Or just stand
It's-
still and I'll see it and I'll run.
Oh, okay, that makes
Help
even
soak.
better sense. It's exactly like the arrow in
That boss fight.
Brackenhide Hollow.
Yeah.
I was an idiot and blew all my cooldowns on those two.
That's fine, I think. By the time, like...
Frontal.
Watch out.
Embrace who you truly are.
It's funny to see that emissary go wandering around chasing somebody.
I know.
It's weird because it spawns on a tank, but it used to just go directly to the tank, so I'm not sure if they changed that or not.
I think they must have.
Frontal.
She's just walking around with her arms.
We can run it into the tank if we get it.
Maybe send in a suggestion to Blizz. Hey, could the emissary roam around and instead of just standing there being boring?
Yeah, it's just too easy when it just focuses on the tank.
They were like, great idea, another good one.
Target you.
Raspew.
Embrace who you truly are.
I must get closer. I'm out of range.
Who has spears?
I do.
How did you...
Not I.
Will you use yours first?
On the boss?
No,
Yeah.
On Stitch Plus, yeah.
I think I missed him.
Okay,
Sorry.
Stop DPS.
Stop DPS?
Or slow it down at least.
Okay. Won't another one just come anyway?
Run out.
Right there.
Here.
Now kill it. Okay, cool, sir. And hero.
I'm saying still.
No. That one you bring it to Stitch Plus.
Yeah, I thought the second one you would line it up.
Watch your feet.
Cause it's hard to move him. That's
Oh.
Right.
On that one,
Easy.
when he's on the ground, the second one when he's so it basically goes like the first one, you pull him. The second one, he's on the ground, and what you do is, I just stand still and stay stable. Whoever has that arrow, run it through him, and what'll happen is it'll pull him again on the ground, and it snaps him back, so he stays on the ground, so he doesn't jump up. The third one that'll come out, he will go back to the stage, and if you aim kind of if you know where it's going to be, you aim for it, and then it'll be an almost immediate snapback, theoretically. But that one's hard to do.
Embrace who you
Yeah.
truly are.
Because you have to do it so much and so well that you know where it is.
Watch your step.
And in that one, if nobody stands between the boss and the stage except the person with the spear, then we keep all the green puddles out of that area.
Watch your step.
Me. Hi.
Yeah, I'm used to the second one that whoever has it stands still in the tank positions it, because otherwise they might line it up on a person.
Oh,
And then
And also,
maybe that's something I'll
Watch your step.
I've always had a hard time moving that boss.
you can also use it to break the fixate, I've heard. I've never seen it done, and I've never tried it. And in that last run that we did, the fixate actually
Embrace who
came
you truly are.
earlier than it did, so
Watch your step.
but I've heard that you can use it that way.
forward. This is bye-bye.
And when you come up from below, run to a corner, and that will drop your puddle in the corner.
Watch your step.
Like every time I use touch of the magi. It's just like
Watch your step.
We're getting good at this dungeon. All that practice.
On a 9.
Anybody need a crappy intellect trinket?
That 10 looks like it'll probably be scary. That turned into an 11 miss. Would drop it down to a 10 miss.
That's a lot of hell.